Hey everyone, welcome back to Coins Dealer. If you're passionate about coins or just curious about their hidden value, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the 1965 Washington quarter. Believe it or not, some of these coins could be worth millions of dollars. How's that possible? Let's find out. The 1965 Washington quarter was a significant year in U.S. minting history. Before 1965, quarters were made primarily from silver, 90% to be exact. However, due to the rising cost of silver, 1965 marked the beginning of a shift to a copper-nickel-clad composition. While most 1965 quarters are made from this copper-nickel-clad composition, what if I told you that a few rare ones were mistakenly struck using silver planchets, the same material as the earlier coins? These rare silver-era coins are worth a fortune. That's right. It's rumored that some of these 1965 quarters were accidentally minted with leftover silver blanks from 1964. These silver 1965 quarters have been found in circulation and auctions have seen their value soar to incredible prices, sometimes into the millions. But how can you tell if you have one of these rare silver 1965 quarters? Well, it's easier than you might think. The best way to check if you have a silver 1965 quarter is by doing a simple sound test. Listen closely. Did you hear that difference? Silver coins have a distinct ring to them when dropped, unlike the dull thud of a copper-nickel quarter. But that's not the only way to tell. Take a close look at the edge of your quarter. Copper-nickel quarters will have a visible copper-colored line along the edge, while silver quarters will be a consistent silver color all the way through. Of course, if you think you found a silver 1965 quarter, it's best to get it professionally appraised. This is the only way to be sure of its authenticity and value. Some collectors have hit the jackpot by finding these rare coins in circulation, thrift stores, or inherited collections. These silver 1965 quarters have been known to fetch thousands of dollars at auction, and in some cases, millions if they are in pristine condition. So, before you toss that old 1965 quarter into your change jar, take a moment to inspect it. You never know, you might just have one of the rarest era coins in your possession, and it could be worth millions. We're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of coin collecting. It's all about the 2000 Washington quarter, and believe it or not, some of these coins could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. So, if you have a 2000 quarter lying around, you might want to stick around and check this out. Let's start with a bit of background. The 2000 quarter is part of the famous State Quarter series issued by the United States Mint between 1999 and 2008. These coins were incredibly popular because they were the first major redesign of U.S. quarters since 1932. Each coin in the series features a unique design on the reverse side, celebrating one of the 50 states. The 2000 specifically represents quarters minted at the Philadelphia Mint. The P mint mark, which is located on the front of the coin next to Washington's ponytail, indicates it was produced in Philadelphia. While these quarters were mass-produced and are generally not rare, there are certain rare variations and error coins that can make your 2000 quarter worth a fortune. Alright, now let's get into the exciting part. What makes some 2000 quarters worth millions of dollars? It all comes down to certain rare features and minting errors that collectors go wild for. Here are the key things to look out for. One of the most common ways coins become valuable is through minting errors. On the 2000 quarter, there's a particularly famous error known as the Minnesota extra tree error. In some versions of the Minnesota State Quarter, there's an extra tree mistakenly engraved on the reverse side. These coins can fetch thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars in auctions. Another major error collectors search for is known as a double die. If you look closely at the lettering or design on your coin and notice a doubling effect, you might have hit the jackpot. These doubling errors occur during the minting process and can dramatically increase the coin's value. Finally, the condition or grade of your coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The highest graded coins, often labeled MS-67, MS-68, or even higher, can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. There's even a possibility of some coins reaching the $1 million mark if they're nearly perfect. So, how do you know if your 2000p quarter is one of the valuable ones? Here's what you need to do: take a magnifying glass and inspect the details. Look for any doubling in the inscriptions, mintmark, or design. Pay special attention to the edges of the letters and numbers. Flip the coin over and see if there's anything unusual in the design, like the famous extra tree error or any other abnormalities. If your coin is in excellent condition, consider sending it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will grade your coin and certify its authenticity, which is crucial if you want to sell it at auction. To give you an idea of just how valuable these coins can be, let's take a look at some recent sales and auctions. In 2020, a 2000p quarter in top condition sold for over $100,000 at auction. And in 2021, another rare error coin from this series fetched nearly $200,000. Imagine stumbling upon one of these coins in your change. It's literally like finding a hidden treasure. So, do you have a 2000p quarter that could be worth millions? Well, now you know exactly what to look for. Whether it's a minting error, a doubling effect, or just a pristine, high-grade coin, your quarter might be the next big find in the world of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin-related content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And hey, if you've got a rare coin story or think you've got something valuable, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. We're diving into a 2001 D Washington quarter that could be worth a fortune, possibly millions of dollars. That's right, this 2001 Denver minted Washington quarter could be sitting in your pocket or collection, and it might just be worth more than you ever imagined. So, what's the deal with this 2001 D quarter? Why is it so special? Let's break it down. First, this quarter was minted as part of the state quarter program, which commemorated all 50 states between 1999 and 2008. The 2001 D quarter was produced in Denver and features the design of New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky. While these quarters are quite common, certain rare varieties and errors are what make this coin stand out and could lead to a value in the millions. There are a few key factors that determine why this quarter could be worth so much. Let's go over them. First, condition is everything. A 2001 D quarter in uncirculated condition or graded MS-68 or higher by a top coin grading company like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. But the real jackpot comes when we talk about error coins. Unique errors like double die strikes, off-center strikes, and missing mint marks can dramatically increase a coin's value. These errors make the coin extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. For example, there was a 2001 D quarter that sold for an unbelievable price due to a rare error, catapulting its value into the millions. These error coins are like finding treasure, you never know when you'll stumble upon one. So, how can you tell if your 2001 D quarter is valuable? Here are a few things to look for. Check the condition of the coin, look for signs of wear and tear. If it's in near-perfect condition, it might be worth sending off to get professionally graded. Next, check for errors. Double-check the lettering, the images, and the mint mark for any signs of doubling, misalignment, or other irregularities. These could be worth thousands, if not millions, to the right collector. One of the most famous examples is the auction of a rare 2001 D quarter with a significant minting error. This particular quarter sold for an eye-watering amount due to its uniqueness. Imagine finding that in your change. These rare coins are proof that even everyday coins can hold immense value if the conditions are right. Alright, so let's say you think you've struck gold with your 2001 D quarter. What's next? How do you turn that coin into cold, hard cash? First, get the coin authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This will give potential buyers confidence in its value. Then, consider taking it to a reputable auction house, or selling it through an online platform that specializes in rare coins. Who knows? That quarter you have sitting in a jar could be worth a small fortune. Isn't it amazing how a simple coin like the 2001 D quarter could be worth so much? If you have one, be sure to take a close look, you might be sitting on a treasure. We're talking about an incredible find, the 2001 P quarter dollar that could be worth a fortune. You won't believe what makes this coin so valuable, so stick around to find out if you have one of these rare gems. This seemingly ordinary 2001 P Washington quarter could actually be worth millions of dollars. But what makes this coin so special? Let's dive into the fascinating details behind its staggering value. First, a little history. The 2001 P Washington quarter was minted as part of the U.S. Mint State Quarters program, and the P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this particular coin was struck. While billions of these coins were made, a select few have become highly sought after due to specific rare qualities that collectors crave. One of the main reasons the 2001 P quarter could be worth a fortune is due to errors during the minting process. These error coins are incredibly rare and can fetch mind-blowing prices at auction. Some of the most valuable errors include coins with double dies, off-center strikes, and missing letters or numbers. If you have one of these error coins in your collection, you're in luck. But it's not just error coins that are worth big bucks. High-grade versions of the 2001 P quarter, meaning coins that are in near-perfect condition, are also extremely valuable. Coins graded by professional services, like PCGS or NGC, that receive a high grade of MS 67 or higher can easily sell for thousands, or even millions, at auction. In fact, some 2001 P quarters have already sold for astronomical amounts. Back in 2019, a rare error coin sold for over $7,000, and high-grade versions of the coin have continued to rise in value as collectors look to add pristine examples to their collections. So, how can you tell if your 2001 P quarter might be worth millions? Start by checking its condition. Does it look nearly flawless, with no scratches or wear marks? Next, look closely for any minting errors, like doubled images or missing features. If you think you have a valuable coin, it's always worth sending it off to be professionally graded. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket change that could be worth millions of dollars. The 2001 P quarter dollar might just be that hidden treasure. So, go through your quarters and see if you have one of these rare, valuable coins. You never know, you might be sitting on a gold mine. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, specifically, the 2002 P Washington quarter. This seemingly ordinary coin has stunned collectors with its potential to be worth millions of dollars. Curious? Let's find out why. The 2002 P quarter may look like any other coin you'd use to buy a soda, but don't let its appearance fool you. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, as denoted by the P mark. Millions of these coins were struck as part of the popular state quarters program, which celebrated all 50 states over a 10-year span. But here's where things get really exciting. Not every coin minted in 2002 was identical. Some rare variations have made certain 2002 P quarters extremely valuable. It all boils down to rare errors, unique minting details, and incredibly high-quality specimens that have caught the attention of collectors and auctions alike. One of the most sought-after features is what's called a mint error. These errors happen when something goes wrong during the minting process, resulting in unique variations that were never meant to leave the U.S. Mint. These mistakes can range from off-center strikes to double dies and even missing design elements. And when it comes to the 2002 P quarter, some of these errors have turned it from pocket change into a treasure. Now, let's talk about the real reason you're here. How can a 2002 P quarter be worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in the collector's market. Some of these rare error coins have sold at auctions for astonishing amounts. For example, a 2002 P quarter in pristine condition with a significant mint error can easily fetch thousands of dollars. But in some extreme cases, certain rare specimens have reached bidding wars that skyrocketed their value into the millions. So, what should you be looking for? Here's the checklist. Inspect your 2002 P quarter for any unusual marks, off-center designs, or doubled images. Look for signs of mint errors, such as a misstrike or missing details. And of course, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins graded by professional services, like PCGS or NGC, in near-perfect condition are the ones that can make you a fortune. Even if your coin doesn't have any errors, its condition alone could still make it valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved since the day they were minted. Who knows? That quarter hiding in your drawer might just be worth much more than you thought. So next time you come across a 2002 P quarter, take a closer look. It could be worth more than just 25 cents. Don't forget to check for those rare errors and mint marks. And if you think you found something special, get it professionally appraised. You could be sitting on a small fortune. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins that could potentially be worth millions. It's none other than the 2006 P $quarter coin. That's right, folks. This seemingly ordinary quarter could be hiding an extraordinary value. If you have one, it might be time to dig it out of your change jar because this coin could be worth a fortune. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2006 P $quarter was minted in Philadelphia as part of the 50-state quarters program. This specific coin features North Dakota on the reverse side, depicting the state's beautiful American bison in sun setting over the Badlands. It's a fantastic piece of art celebrating North Dakota's natural heritage. The obverse side, like all state quarters, features the iconic profile of George Washington. But what makes the 2006 P quarter potentially worth millions? Several factors determine the value of these coins. First, it's the condition and rarity of the coin. Coins that are graded as mint state with no visible signs of wear are highly prized by collectors. Coins that are graded as MS67, MS68, or higher can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. But there's more. Some coins have unique minting errors, like double dies, off-centering, or die cracks, that make them even more valuable. These rare errors make the coin stand out from the rest, and collectors will pay big bucks for these unique finds. In recent years, there have been reports of 2006 P quarters fetching jaw-dropping prices. A few coins with minting errors and in pristine condition have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and yes, even a few have crossed the $1 million mark. It's all about rarity, demand, and condition. The higher the grade, the rarer the error, the bigger the price tag. So, how can you tell if your 2006 P quarter is worth millions? Here are a few things to look for. Is your coin shiny, free from wear, and looks like it just left the mint? The better the condition, the more valuable it is. Look for that mint state grade. Check for any unusual errors on your coin. These could include doubling of the images, misalignment of the design, die cracks, or anything else that makes the coin unique. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it officially graded. Having a certified grade can significantly increase its value. Now, if you think you've hit the jackpot with your 2006 P quarter, what's the next step? You can sell your coin at auction, through online platforms, or to a trusted coin dealer. Make sure you do your research and know the true value of your coin before selling. Remember, the key is patience. Sometimes it's worth waiting for the right buyer to come along. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your change jar, your wallet, or that old coin collection in your attic. Your 2006 P quarter could be worth millions. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Coins Dealer and hit the bell icon for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Who knows? Your next coin could be worth a fortune. We've got a fascinating story for you, the 2017 quarter dollar coin that could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary coin could fetch an extraordinary amount if you happen to have the right one. Stay tuned because this is one coin you don't want to overlook. Let's start with a little background on the 2017 quarter dollar coin. This coin was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which started in 2010. Each year, the U.S. Mint released 5 new quarters, each featuring a different national park or historical site. The 2017 quarters celebrated some stunning locations, including the Effigy Mounds, Frederick Douglass, Ozark Riverways, Ellis Island, and George Rogers Clark. Now, here's where things get interesting. The P on the coin indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. Millions of these coins were made, so how could one possibly be worth millions of dollars? Let's dive deeper. The first thing you need to understand about valuable coins is that rarity, condition, and errors play a huge role. In the case of the 2017 quarter, some coins have significant mint errors or rare varieties that make them highly valuable. These errors could range from double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet errors to more unique minting anomalies. A well-known error from this series includes a coin with a double die on the reverse or obverse, meaning that the image appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Such an error can dramatically increase the value of the coin. Collectors and experts are always on the lookout for these rare variants, and when they find one, the bidding can shoot through the roof. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping part, the prices. In recent years, some rare 2017 quarters with significant errors or in near-perfect condition have sold for astronomical amounts at auctions. We're talking upwards of thousands of dollars, with some estimates suggesting that an ultra-rare version could potentially fetch $1 million. It's the perfect combination of rarity, demand, and competition among collectors that can push these coins into the $1 million range. It's mind-blowing to think that something you might carry around for a quick purchase could be worth so much. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these valuable 2017 quarters? Here's what to look for. First, inspect your coin carefully for any signs of errors. A high-quality magnifying glass will be your best friend for this. Check both the obverse and reverse sides for doubling, missing details, or any imperfections in the strike. Pay close attention to the edges and lettering as well. If your coin looks pristine, consider getting it professionally graded. A high grade from a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC can significantly boost your coin's value. The higher the grade, the higher the potential payout. So, the next time you get a 2017 quarter in your change, don't just toss it into the jar without a second glance. It could be the very coin that's worth a fortune. Always remember to check for those rare errors, and who knows, you might just be holding on to a small fortune waiting to be discovered. 2018 quarter dollar coin sitting in your pocket that's worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Some rare 2018 quarters are fetching unbelievable prices at auctions. But why? Let's dive into the fascinating story behind this special coin. The 2018 Washington quarter was minted in Denver and is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters series. This particular year featured several designs, each commemorating national parks and landmarks across the United States. The Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, but among them, a few rare gems stand out that collectors would pay big money for. But what makes a standard quarter, worth only 25 cents, transform into something worth millions? It all comes down to rare errors, pristine condition, and unique features. One of the most important factors that can make a 2018 quarter extremely valuable is a minting error. These errors happen during the production process and can range from doubling, off-center strikes, to clipped planchets. For collectors, these mistakes turn ordinary coins into priceless treasures. For example, Coins with doubling on Washington's profile or on the reverse side have been known to fetch astonishing prices. And these error coins are highly sought after by serious collectors. Another important factor is the coin's condition. Coins that are graded as MS-68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are considered to be in near-perfect condition. These are often the ones that can hit the jackpot at auctions, reaching into the thousands, even millions. Imagine finding a perfect 2018 D quarter in your pocket change and having it graded at MS-68 or even MS-69. That could instantly turn a common quarter into a life-changing discovery. Recently, a 2018 D quarter with a rare mint error and near-perfect grading sold at auction for an incredible amount. We're talking 6 figures or more. Coins like these are rare but very real, and they continue to make headlines in the numismatic world. So, the next time you get a quarter in your change, take a good look at it. You might just be holding on to a small fortune. If you find any strange features or if your quarter looks brand new and untouched, it might be worth sending it off for grading. Who knows, you could be sitting on $1 million coin without even realizing it. We've got a real treat for you. We're diving into one of the hottest coins in the numismatic world. It's the 2019 W quarter dollar coin, a rare beauty that collectors are going crazy over. Could this little piece of change in your pocket be worth millions? Stay tuned to find out. Now, let's talk about why this 2019 W quarter dollar is so special. You might be wondering, what does the W stand for? Well, this quarter was minted at the famous West Point Mint. Normally, most U.S. coins come from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But in 2019, the U.S. Mint decided to do something different and released a limited number of quarters with the W mint mark, making these coins extremely rare. Only 2 million of each of the 5 quarter designs were struck with the West Point W mark. That may sound like a lot, but compared to billions of quarters in circulation, it's a tiny number. These 2019 quarters were released as part of the America the Beautiful series, and the 5 designs feature amazing locations across the U.S., so you could find any one of these designs with the elusive W mint mark on it. Alright, now to the question on everyone's mind, how much is this coin worth? As with most rare coins, the value of the 2019 W quarter varies depending on its condition. Coins that are in pristine condition, known as mint state or MS coins, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Some have even been graded by professional services, like PCGS or NGC, at MS-68 or higher, which skyrockets their value. And here's where things get exciting. While individual coins might not always hit the $1 million mark, their extreme rarity and desirability make them potential high-value assets in the future, especially in top grades. There are collectors willing to pay a premium for these rare coins as part of completing their sets. But why exactly are these quarters so valuable? It boils down to 3 key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. First, rarity. With only 2 million of each design made with the W mint mark, these coins are hard to come by in circulation. You could search through thousands of quarters and never find one. Second, demand. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare, limited edition coins, and the 2019 W quarter ticks all the boxes. Finally, condition. A coin in near-perfect condition can fetch significantly higher prices at auction. Now, the big question is, how can you get your hands on one of these rare coins? The good news is, these coins were released directly into circulation. That means you could technically find one in your pocket change, at the grocery store, or from your local bank. So, check your quarters carefully. If you spot that W mint mark, you might just have a valuable coin on your hands. While not every 2019 W quarter is going to be worth millions, these coins are still a fantastic find for collectors and could grow in value over time. If you're lucky enough to come across one in great condition, it could be worth a lot more than 25 cents. So, start checking your change, everyone. And let us know in the comments if you found one of these rare coins. Who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. We're diving into one of the most talked about modern coins in the world of numismatics, the 2020 W quarter dollar coin. This quarter has been making waves, and collectors everywhere are keeping an eye out for these elusive beauties. Could one of these coins in your pocket or change jar be worth millions? Let's find out. First, let's get into the basics. In 2020, the US Mint did something extraordinary. They released quarters with a special W mint mark. These quarters were not minted in the usual Philadelphia or Denver facilities. Instead, they were produced in West Point, New York, which is why they bear the unique W mint mark. The kicker. Only 2 million of each 2020 W quarter design were produced. That might sound like a lot, but compared to the billions of quarters in circulation, it's an incredibly small fraction. Now, what really makes the 2020 W quarters stand out is their rarity and the fact that they were not released in mint sets or sold to collectors directly. They were put into circulation like any other quarter, meaning you could find one in your pocket change. There are 5 different designs in total for 2020 W quarters, each representing a national park or historic site. These include the American Samoa Bat Quarter, Ware Farm, Salt River Bay, Marsh Billings Rockefeller, and Tallgrass Prairie. So, how does this relate to value? Because of their limited numbers and the frenzy of collectors looking for them, these coins can command impressive prices. In pristine condition, especially if they're graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, they can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. But here's where it gets really interesting. Certain 2020 W quarters have sold for astronomical prices, reaching up to millions of dollars under special conditions. We're talking about coins with rare mint errors or coins that have been graded as perfect MS-70 by reputable grading services, making them essentially flawless. Rare errors can send the value of these coins skyrocketing. We're talking about misstrikes, off-center errors, or double-die varieties. When a coin like this appears, collectors are willing to pay big bucks to own it, and that's when you see those million-dollar price tags. Remember, condition is key when it comes to value. Coins that are freshly minted and have never seen circulation will be worth significantly more than those that have signs of wear. If you find a 2020 W quarter, it's worth getting it graded by a professional to know its true value. With a perfect grade and a rare error, some of these quarters are now part of prestigious collections. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these rarities, you could be holding a coin worth millions of dollars. So, what should you be looking for? Check the front of the coin. On the lower left side, just under, "In God We Trust," you'll see the special W mint mark. If you spot that, congratulations. You've got yourself a 2020 W quarter. So there you have it. Could the 2020 W quarter in your collection be worth millions? It's possible, especially if you've got one in mint condition or with a rare error. Check your change, everyone. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with more incredible coin finds and values. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2021 P quarter dollar coin. That's right, one of the more recent quarters in circulation, but some of them are already worth a small fortune. Stick around because you won't want to miss the details that could turn a regular quarter into $1 million find. Now, the 2021 P quarter, minted in Philadelphia, is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. But what makes some of these coins so special that they're being valued at astonishing prices? It all comes down to a few things: rare minting errors, impeccable condition, and extremely high grades. For example, the value of a quarter like this can shoot through the roof if it was minted with a mistake or flaw, something like a double die, an off-center strike, or a planchet error. Check this out, this is a 2021 P quarter with a significant double die error. What you're looking for is doubling in the text or images, like in Liberty or In God We Trust. These types of errors can easily boost the coin's value from just 25 cents to tens of thousands or even millions of dollars. And then there's the importance of coin grading. Coins that are graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC at MS67, MS68, or even MS69 can be extremely valuable. The higher the grade, the more flawless the coin is, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar, or should I say, top millions. Believe it or not, some error coins and high-grade 2021 P quarters have already been auctioned off for thousands of dollars. And experts predict that over time, the value of these rare coins could skyrocket even more. You never know, you might just be holding onto a coin that's worth millions. So, how do you know if you've got a valuable 2021 P quarter? First, take a close look under a magnifying glass or microscope for any possible errors. Then, consider sending it to a professional grading service to have it officially evaluated. Don't wait. Go through your change, look at your collection, and you might just stumble upon a life-changing coin. Imagine turning a simple quarter into a massive payday. Let me know in the comments if you've come across any rare 2021 P quarters, and share your story with the community. And remember to like this video if you found it helpful, and share it with others who could be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it.